What's going on, guys? I'm Antagonist, here with a discussion video on the preview for the upcoming Pokemon Sun and Moon anime episode. Episode 70, Protect the Ranch, the Blue Flames Counterattack, airing specifically on April 19th. If you want to watch the preview first, I'll link it in the description below. But with that intro now said, let's jump right into this discussion. So firstly for this discussion, I'm going to focus on breaking down the preview, so that way we know how the episode is meant to play out before I give my thoughts. However, we also have a teaser summary for this episode, so let's start off by reading that as it will help towards the breakdown. Quote, a man named Bourgain came to Kiawe's farm and started talking about how he's going to purchase it and build a resort hotel. After Kiawe's family turned down the offer, Bourgain started harassing the farm in various ways. An angry Kiawe then challenges Bourgain to a battle. End quote. Looks like a pretty interesting story, but with that now explained, let's now break down the preview. So the first scene we see within this episode is an establishing shot of Ash, the classmates and Kiawe's parents at Kiawe's ranch, which of course this doesn't serve any purpose but to establish the location for this episode. So let's move on to the next scenes, which is just pretty much Ash, the classmates and their Pokemon helping at the ranch, with some comedic moments along the way, such as Togedemaru sneeze and making Ash and Sophocles get covered in the hay they were carrying. But overall, I suppose these scenes are the real reason why Kiawe's friends are at the ranch, to help him with jobs. This also just being the build up to the main story. Anyway, before we move on to the next scenes, I just want to say that the reason why Pikachu stopped Poipo from touching Taurus's tail is bound to be because it would get mad if Poipo fully pulled its tail. Pikachu basically protecting Poipo from this happening. I always gotta analyze the smaller scenes. Anyway, moving on now, the next scene is just a classic moment of Kiawe loving his sister so much, so that's nothing important. But after that, we finally get to see some main story points, which is the introduction to this Bourgain character, who is also now revealed to have an Electivire as his partner Pokemon. He even looks like Electivire, which is a pretty cool design choice, and he also has a henchman to help him out with his schemes. However, if you pay close attention to the background, you can see that the fence is broken, which must be one of the many harassments as stated in the summary that this character keeps doing to the ranch, so he can build his resort. Also at the same time, this could be the way he gets into the ranch so he can do these harassments. One final thing for this scene though, I just want to say that I love how he has an Electivire as his partner Pokemon, because I love that Pokemon so much and it always gets nice moments of the anime, which makes me confident that it will get a nice focus here too, making me more happy. Anyway, in the next scene that showcases these characters again, we see Motank running away from them, which must be because the Roggenrola on the side of the henchman attacked them with an attack. Most likely under the command of his henchman, as it is to the side of him, meaning it's his Pokemon. And the henchman looks like he's posing for an attack command anyway, much like other characters do in this anime when posing for an attack. Anyway, I think we can all pretty much agree the reason why the guys attacked the Miltank is of course to show Kiawe's family that they are a threat and will try their best to make sure the ranch turns into the resort that they want. This being another harassment. The henchman even has a shovel to show this motive. Moving on though, we then see a battle between Kiawe's Marowak and Bourgain's Electivire, which like the summary says, the reason why they are battling is because Kiawe got angry with all the things that these guys have been doing to the ranch and wants to protect it from them, having to protect it by winning in a battle against Bourgain. You know, that cliche stuff where a bad guy in the anime says that they'll stop their motives if the good guy wins in a battle against them. And in fact, continuing on with the cliche moments, Kiawe actually loses the battle, which 100% will make the rest of the episode him training with Marowak to get stronger to then re-challenge Bourgain and win the battle. It's very obvious this will happen due to the scenes we see, and once again, I just gotta say that this is cliche. We've seen this happen so many times in different stories, which makes me not excited for this episode. But I'll continue my thoughts on that later. Let's just focus on the breakdown first. So after Kiawe loses the battle, we can see Electivire walking towards Marowak, which Ash then jumps in to protect it, which I believe is because Electivire was still going to attack Marowak despite it being fainted, which is kinda dark, but man, that's cool too. Of course here too, we can see Electivire's somewhat evil personality. Within the next scenes though, we then see Kiawe on the floor shocked that he lost the battle, while Bourgain seems to be happy, which of course like I said, I believe after this battle, Kiawe will train to get stronger with Marowak and win against this dude towards the end of the episode, as there always has to be a happy ending, which in fact, the last scene we see within this preview is Marowak using the Z move, which could be within the rematch battle, that Z move making Kiawe win the battle. However, as we all know, Kiawe uses a Z move in pretty much every official battle, so I can see in the first battle that Marowak actually fails to use the Z move, which is the reason why Kiawe and it lost. We shall soon see though. But yeah, that concludes the preview breakdown. It's a very obvious story, hence why the breakdown may not be as good as my other breakdowns, but regardless of that, let's now move on to my thoughts of this episode so far. At first, when the title and summary got revealed, I was happy that Kiawe was getting more focus again, and hopefully get development. However, when watching this preview, the happiness just died down, due to that very cliche plot. And, you know what, this episode also reminds me of episode 34, that's the same plot too, but instead of getting beaten by a wild Pokemon, it's by a trainer Pokemon. But that ain't a big difference. Like, come on anime writers, can none of you think of another story idea for Kiawe instead of these very cliche plots? But hey, I'll still give the episode a chance once it actually airs, but still, I was so excited, but it just died down. I mean, there are some cool moments like I said in the breakdown, but the overall story just, Finally, for my thoughts though, I might as well just mention what I want to say in this video. I really like how we are getting back-to-back classmate focused episodes, aka we went from Sophocles to now Kiawe to then Lana and Mallow in the next weeks, which is really nice, as they all do need some justice. Nicely done writers. But yeah, that's all I have to say for my thoughts now, concluding this discussion. Like I said, it just looks meh at the moment to me. However, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this episode so far. I'd love to hear. And if you did enjoy this overall video, then be sure to leave a like and a subscribe for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. You'll also become a member of the Entity Squad. For now, this is Entity Maze, signing out. Thank you for watching.